Don't be scared when you have no other choice. A friend is one who has the same enemies as you have. The cold water doesn't get warmer if you jump late. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. A man who stays silent after being disrespectful is scary. Don't trust someone who tells you all of his troubles and keeps you from all of his joys. To be happy, we must not be too concerned with others. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. Detachment is power. Release all the things that no longer work for you. Never follow the crowd. Go where it's empty. No man is poor who has a godly mother. All I have learned, I learned from books. If you take care of your character, your reputation will take care of itself. The wise learn many things from their enemies. Don't spend money you don't have. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. You will definitely succeed in life if you follow the advice that you give to others. The solution to most of your problems is discipline. A good father is worth 100 teachers. He who cannot be a good follower cannot be a good leader. The worst life is better than the best death. Loneliness breaks the spirit. Wealth belongs to the person who enjoys it, and not to the one who keeps it. Folks are usually about as happy as they make their minds up to be. A bird that you set free may be caught again, but a word that escapes your lips will not return. What the daughter does, the mother did. The weaker the argument, the stronger the words. Say a little and say it well. To enjoy the beauty of life, live in the moment, not in the future. You can't begin to heal until you detach yourself from those who are still continuously hurting you. The same boiling water that softens the potato hardens the egg. It all depends on what you are made of. Comparisons make enemies of our friends. The less you say, the more interesting you are, and the more people listen to you when you do speak. I am an old man and have known many troubles, most of which never happened. Start going the extra mile, and opportunity will follow you. I do not think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. He who loses money loses much. He who loses a friend loses more. He who loses faith loses all. Every successful person has had failures, but repeated failure is no guarantee of eventual success. He who prays for his neighbor will be heard for himself. Only a fool deals with a fool. A bad day for the ego is a great day for the soul. If you want to keep camels, have a big enough door. A mother understands what a child does not say. A slave shows his true character, not while he is enslaved, but when he becomes a master. First improve yourself, and then judge others. Be cautious of someone who always says nice things about you, because they might actually be a bad person. A friend you have to buy, enemies you get for nothing. When a habit begins to cost money, it's called a hobby. Let your ears hear what your mouth says. From success to failure is one step. From failure to success is a long road. A guilty dog always barks. If you learn self-control, you can master anything. You should always try to turn every disaster into an opportunity. The honesty of people does not increase with their wealth. Everyone falls down. Getting back up is how you learn how to walk. There are so many women with whom you can sleep, and so few women with whom you can talk. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. Leave nothing for tomorrow, which can be done today. Haters don't really hate you. They hate themselves because you're a reflection of what they wish to be. Do not wait for the last judgment. It comes every day. The more easily you get offended, the less intelligent you actually are. It's not me who can't keep a secret. It's the people I tell that can't. Language was invented because of the deep human need to complain. My concern is not whether God is on our side. My greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. If friendship is your weakest point, then you are the strongest person in the world. If you don't aspire to great things, you won't attain small things. Vision without action is a daydream. Action without vision is a nightmare. Commit a sin twice, and it will not seem a crime. Talk low, talk slow, and don't say too much. Action is the proper fruit of knowledge. There is no education like adversity. Greatest thing we can produce is character. Everything else can be taken from us, but not our character. The problem with the world is that the intelligent people are full of doubts, while the stupid ones are full of confidence. Do not complain about growing old. It is a privilege denied to many. Some people are so important in our life, not because we enjoy their company, but because we feel so lonely in their absence. A man who really fights for justice must lead a private, not a public, life if he is to survive for even a short time. Seeking what is true is not seeking what is desirable. Failure is when you accept it, otherwise, it's just another obstacle. Fear defeats more people than any other one thing in the world. If I can see it and believe it, then I can achieve it. One who smiles rather than rages is always the stronger. The most painful thing is losing yourself in the process of loving someone too much and forgetting that you are special too. When you feel discouraged, seek healing in labor. Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. I don't like that man. I must get to know him better. I would rather be a little nobody than to be an evil somebody. You feel happy when you focus on yourself instead of comparing yourself to other people. Never take too much care on someone, because you won't be able to stand the pain when they start avoiding you. The softest hearts belong to the bravest warriors. The hardest thing I've learned from life is how to keep quiet, even when I have millions of words to say. Your path is so difficult because your purpose is higher. Make it happen and shock everyone. Hunger fetches the wolf out of the woods. There is only one way to get the best of an argument, and that is to avoid it. Never buy a thing, seduced by its cheapness. Such a thing, in the long run, will cost you dearly. In the end, it is not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. That some achieve great success is proof to all that others can achieve it as well. No man is good enough to govern another man without the other's consent. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. You can do it as long as you really believe 100%. The Lord prefers common-looking people. That is why He made so many of them. A little bit of powder and a little bit of paint make a woman look like what she ain't. If you want to avoid being cheated, ask for prices at 3 different stores. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goal. 4 ways to defeat your enemy is: know your enemy, understand their strengths, weaknesses, and prepare yourself strategically. America will never be destroyed from the outside. If we falter and lose our freedoms, it will be because we destroyed ourselves. One of the best lessons you can learn in life is to master how to remain calm in every situation.